fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away in the your little rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste a must a man to statue. Say me like a catch you, but bigger than a figure you. Take the skin of money, galang and say that it's not you. One day the man above end up, him a got a bet. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. The singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% raise.
It burn me.
Garbage pile up the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption face.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them out.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out with each.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
For me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The urgent the promises, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth, them rap and they down in our fever. Member bold money and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start like thief when them sell.
It burn me.
Or they treat the market man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the cat man.
It burn me.
Or they treat the peanut man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the dirt man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the sun man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat policeman.
It burn me.
Or them a treat soldier man.
It burn me.
How them a treat everyone.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy.
Stibby dim day. We in Global TV says certain kind of friend we no keep. And some informer friend we lovely. We in Global. Bona fake friend and bona tape. We in Global. We not promote them. We not support them. Look at them on the cheek. Come here represent for. We in Global TV. Check it.
Morning, afternoon, morning if you're on the Eastern timeline. Good afternoon if you're on the Greenwich Mean Time. Thank you for joining us. It is your At a Glance program on your channel, the Global Television Group, to those on Facebook, those on our YouTube's platform, GTV Group, Global TV Studios, and producer Wayne Global TV, to those on the X. Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome. How on do? How all on do? To my community of party, my family members, platform moderators, membership, viewers and subscribers, commenters, Morning Beat and Teach, Debbie Jervis, Natalia Freeman, Patricia Matthews, Michelle Lewis Wilson's God Gift, Janet Riley, Sunshine, Simone Beckford, Pamela McNeil, Violet Watson, Annie Jones, Beyond Wholeness, Jim Ashley, Angela Missenden, Rejoice in Him Always, Norman Ferguson, Look at TV, Anthony R. Wanna send go call Darrell Vaz for me now, please. Send go call Darrell Vaz. I have several questions. Tash for Darrell Vaz this morning. JamaicanTV.com. Wanna send go call Darrell, Gloria Morris. And if you want to know who tell me what me I got talk say or ask say, Tell him to tell Shanique Green to shut up her mouth. If them want to know where me I go talk, so where me get it from or where me hear it from. Rejoice in him always. Good morning. Jason Kane Bros. Philip Sutherland. Pamela Akola. Baron Jones. Hyacinth Thomas. Lorraine Taylor. Yvonne Johnson, Barris White, Sharon Bernard. Matthew Lewis, good morning. Good morning, Rodney Reed. Good morning, Agency Driver 5. How you do? Go on. Veteran, go on, bro. Good morning, all, and welcome, Rosemary Samuels. Good morning. How do you do? Good morning. We have few things to flicker through. Can we believe anything Fitzbailey said? I don't call Darren to ask that thing. Can we believe anything Fitzbailey said, given that a dead, broken back man, Florence Hamilton, managed to get out of his car and commit suicide? Can we believe anything coming out of any side of Fitzbailey mouth? Sheena Kelly, Nancy S.C., Barris White. Can we believe anything from Fitzbailey? Given that Shower Tony may have been shot, but by the time Fitzbailey get there, he was drowned in a bucket. It's not a far-fetched thing for Fitzbailey. No, sir. Tavistock, Darrell. Tavistock. They have one place in London named Tavistock Square. I wonder if there's anywhere in Jamaica called Tavistock. Ask Darrell for me there. But let us listen to Fitzbailey's blunder.
There is a window of opportunity that we know closes very quickly. Based off of the information that you've been able, how soon after her disappearance do you think she was? If this is in fact
We believe that she was killed the same day when she disappeared. She was picked up by the suspect. We have identified that she was picked up by the suspect. I can also say that with the help of Jamaica High, we were able to identify a specific route which the motor car that she was in traveled. We were able to identify some special items through the Jamaican Eyes system. And so we believe that she was taken to the location. And based on the analysis that was done by CFCD, we believe that she was taken to that specific location and killed.
Was this case random? How did she end up in this thing, you say?
So it is our information that the suspect operates one of those rideshare service. One of the challenges that we are faced with as investigators is we do not have any local-based association or organization that we can contact when investigating cases involving these type of services. And it is something that I will be taking up with the relevant authority to ensure that more structure is put in place to treat with these type of association or organization. It is posing a serious challenge to our investigative effort.
Final question, what is the likelihood of charging this?
Well, based on where we are now in our investigation, we are satisfied and we are convinced that we have the right person in custody. And it's just a matter of time for the various processes, administrative processes, to take place. Then we can speak further. But I am not going to speak specifically to the person being charged. We I mean, we have some processes that must be followed. He has to get his counsel. He'll be subject to a formal interview, etc. But we are satisfied, based on our investigation, that we have the right person. The motor vehicle that he drove was processed.
Further in, or earlier in the conference, he spoke about charges. But my problem with Fitzbailey, you're asking for the public to assist British R, how you do? Aniba Dennis, good morning. You ask the public for assistance, but you have not named a suspect. Country girl, good morning. How is it then that the public will be able to assist you with information, Laverne Baker, if they don't know who or associates of whom you're investigating or believe to be the right suspect? How will the public be able to help you, not knowing who you're investigating or you've had in custody? That part, they don't make much sense to me, Fitzbailey, where I ask the public for help, but the public has no clue, Yvonne Riley, as to the lead of the help you want. Who is arrested? Who is his associates? Have anyone ever seen him doing or saying anything in the past to cause concern? Some of the things that you do, Fitzbailey, just really don't make much sense. It honestly doesn't. How the public are going to help you with information? Who the public memory is to be drawn on, Fitzbailey? Me not understand you. Me not understand you and for your mumbo jumbo them. Darrell Vaz breach yet? Data breach. Data breach, Darrell Vaz. Would it be something unusual or strange for Darrell Vaz? Would it have been something? Data breach. Would data breach be something that Darrell Vaz would have been involved in the past? Christine Gilbert. Great the Mystic 777, how are you? Could Darrell Vaz be someone who have in the past breached data protection? Me don't know why the Digicel part gone blank. There's a Digicel photo that should be next to Darrell Vaz, Prudence Elliott. So me don't know, hold on there. I mean, Digicel gone blank. If a Darrell Vaz, but it no blank in my galang in here, so. I don't know, make it blank on screen. Roots, good morning. Data breach and Darrell Vaz. Could Darrell Vaz be someone who have in the past been involved in data breaches And if that is the case, what organization in the data protection rules, you have some words or phrase like data controller, data subject. The data subject is the person to which the data belongs to. The person. The data controller is that entity, whether it be of government or private, that you give your data to. So Digicel would be the data controller. We don't know why Digicel hide them face, them no one come forward. But Digicel, the data controller. Is there any truth to the argument, Darrell Vaz, that during the 2019 by-election in Portland, you, Darrell Vaz, ascertained from Digicel, James, the telephone number of all the residents in Portland who are on the Digicel network? It is said, or it was said, Darrell Vaz, that you paid a hefty fee. You created a phone bank from that Darrell Vaz. And in your ploy of winning East Portland for your wife, and your vote buying, vote coercion, vote intimidation deployment, Rena, you called everyone in East Portland who was on the Digicel network. So getting Mark Golden's data wouldn't be, Chanel Williams, too much of a surprise, would it? It wouldn't be too much of a surprise, Marcia Esther, given that Darrell Vaz, you have ascertained the telephone number of residents of Portland, East Portland, Monica Hawthorne, Daniel Taylor, in the bid to coerce, vote by, manipulate in order for your wife to win East Portland. So data breach, not strange to you. But what would I want to know from you and Dana? Did you get Mark Golden's information from Pika or from Delroy Chuck? Because Pika would have access to that information. And during Mark Golden's tenure as Minister of Justice, that information would be on his Ministry of Justice employment record, would it not, Mr. Vaz? Lawrence Beckford. So therefore, we can only lead to believe that either Andrew Winter or Delroy Chuck gave you that information. Fair argument? Claudette Robinson, Lawrence Beckford. Either Delroy Chuck or Andrew Winter, who had access to that information. Did you pay like you paid Digicel for the telephone number of the people of East Portland, Darrell Vaz? Tavis stock. If anybody from London there, they would heard of Tavis Stock Square. Do we have a Tavis Stock in Jamaica, Darrell Vaz? Do you know of? Would the word, area, name of a place, Tavis Stock, sound familiar, Darrell Vaz? The prime lands of Portland, the beach lands, the prime beach lands of Portland. Ask Shaniel Green where she had chat so far. Shani Green. Ask her where she had chat so far. The piece of land where Ann Vance built her office span, Darrell Vance. That office where Shani Green said, Miss Vaz built it with the view to turn it in what they call this thing then? Airbnb if she never get East Portland. Ask Shani, Miss Green. Tell her to shut her mouth and tap. Then I will tap here the same thing them. Tell Miss Green to tap and I will tap here the same thing them. But as long as you not tap, I will hear. But the prime lands in Portland, the beach land them in a Portland, where I walk and buy up Darrell Vance, where you get the money from? Near Brent, Valerie God favor. In your declaration to Integrity Commission, Darrell Vance, have you declared all of these prime lands you're buying up in Portland, them beachfront land, them parish council land? Who sell them to you, Darrell Vance? I wonder if they are declared Tavistock, Jacks Hill. Is Tavistock above Jacks Hill in St. Andrew, Darrell Vance? Me don't know, me just ask. Remember me dunce. Remember me come from country. Sandra Ellis, how you do? Remember me done so me come from country, me have to lift up my foot over stone. No so it go Darrell? Me have to lift up my foot over stone. So me don't know if upper Tavistock, Darrell Vance. Do you have property portfolio? Do you have luxury construction of properties going on in Jamaica? And if you do, is it in Tavistock? And do you have development partnership or your development? Your development, is there any partnership with any foreign tycoon, Darrell Vance? The luxury apartment, Darrell Vance, that is said that you're constructing at Tavistock, just above Jacks Hill in St. Andrew. Is there any truth to the argument that a Yuan German tycoon, Darrell Vance, and do the development? And if you have such development going on, Darrell Vance, has these been declared to the Integrity Commission? Or is the development, Darrell Vance, held by a trust, private, blind, or secret? Is the development, Darrell Vance, owned by an offshore company? Like we see Prime Minister Phillips did I do? Till Zara Burton catch him out. Ladybug, good morning. We just ask. And that them put we out here for ask question. We just want to know if we not do it. And if it is declared. Data breach no new to Darrell Vance. Done it already and he would done it before. Him and Digicel did it successfully in 2019. I wonder how much Digicel sold on vote for Jamaicans in East Portland. I wonder how much Digicel sold on out for. How cheap was the bid for on a data? That data controller. Patricia Bartley. That data controller, Digicel, who put out your information for a fee to Darrell Vaz in order for Darrell Vaz to do his political bidding, his political coercion, and his vote buying and election rigging, Brenda Elson. So when Darrell Vaz went for Mount Golding's data, he was well versed in data breach, were you not? It's something you have done before and not new to you. You were confident in doing it. Because you tell us say no secret. But if you can open your purse and get what you want, Darrell Vaz, then obviously no secret. That's what Darrell Vaz said. Sharon Powell, how are you? I saw the Vaz said is a holder. Nothing, no secret. He can open him purse and get anything when want. He is so influential and so connected and is so feared because of his criminal alignment. Darrell Vaz can get anything he wants. But back to Tavistock, Darrell. Integrity Commission and them other one. No, so you have a property development. I wonder how much it costs if it costs 800 million like the one where Julietta built on the thief in land. We just ask. We can't upset so we just asking question. If we don't ask how we are going to, have you declared them to the Integrity Commission? And who owned the development on paper? Who owned the development on paper? Is it owned by a company in Jamaica? Owned by Darrell Vaz and him friend them? Owned by a private secret or blind trust offshore? We just want to know who own it and is your involvement, Renice Nicholson, in that property development declared Darrell Vaz to the Integrity Commission? We just want to know. Nobody there from Tavistock. Tony Tall, good morning. Nobody there from Tavistock in a St. Andrew, just above Jacks Hill. We know of Darrell Vaz and his German counterpart, his German tycoon counterpart, luxury property development in Tavistock, in St. Andrew. The prime beach land them, the prime parish council land them, where I buy up in a East Portland, Darrell Vaz, have the source of those money, Darrell Vaz, been declared to the Integrity Commission? Georgia Dennis, have those property, Darrell Vaz, been declared to the Integrity Commission? Or, hey, 273 on the producer way in Global TV. And only 80 on like the live. No, so they have something called for throwing out the baby and the bathwater at the same time. I want them to know. Something wrong with the finger? No finger sick? No man, you cut me like something do no finger about ya. Something do no finger about ya. I wonder who is doing the contract of the highway off and unlinked close to port. Well, Daniel, you might never know how it pan out because MPs and local government and national work agency always clash. Ivan Green, Huey Robertson, over them contractual arrangement here. Take for example, which market in a Portland? Is it Musgrave? Musgrave been for the long time. But because he said, Ivan Green, because he said Darrell Vaz and Desmond McKenzie was in big tearway over who does the contract because it in a Darrell constituency and Darrell want in a one a Darrell constituency and Darrell want the contract to control the kickback. I think rightfully the portfolio would have been Desmond McKenzie. But you know, through Darrell Vaz local government people that were connected to Desmond McKenzie, there was one almighty rumble and tumble over who does the contract, Maxine Cummins. So I have no doubt that there would have been some rumble tumble over who Nyam food after the contract there, based on its geographical setting, Buff Bay Market at take time for fix. Because them them Portland controller, the Vazes them. Any contract are gone in a for them parish, and them have to nyam food and fight. If them not nyam food, they will create all kind of war scenario, bureaucracy, and hold up in order for them get the contract for do, or for them contractor get the contract for do. So not only Darrell Vaz play the dirty something there, it is played out right across our country between MPs and them councillor, how that train of kickback Anita Hines Collins. That chain of kickback in how them the three of them sit down and rob with money. The contractor, the councillor, and the MP. There's a string of thieving between them three there within a public purse. Because when the MP will have him contractor friend Colin Richards tell the councillor, say, give them money the contract man, Altia. And the thieving MP tell him, say, even though the contract value $2.5 million, charge them $5 million. And you know, so we are going to give him a tip out of the other 2.5 million, and the rest share for me and you, Vernal Henry. As a whole heap of money run up and down and wander and squander through both the process of local, central government, Noel Williams, and contractors. Yes, as a whole heap of money get wasted. That's one of the big train where them do them thieving. The Fly Green Department is a criminal organization. Not just since Fly Dede, any one of them did it under PNP and labor rights. This is how them give people what them know in a drugs and arms transport. Them give them people the contract with Ministry of Agriculture for shipping things, and a lot of them people shipping contrabands into the country via that contract from Ministry of Agriculture. So that's one of the area of government where a lot of criminality, a lot of drugs, illegal drugs and gun importation and export go on via our country and in our country. So them nice spoken, pretty faced people, the Grace Linton. Whole heap of them are well dressed criminals. You understand? Whole heap of them wanna see in a parliament we get called honorable. Honorable criminals, honorable thieves, honorable murderers. That's who they really are. Honorable criminals. And them same one I sit down in a parliament and lecture with. Them are same criminal, yeah. With them I use the service of government for shipping them drugs and them gun. When it comes to gun shipment, ask the Minister of National Security. Them said Darrell Vazal get away with rape. When it comes to illegal gun shipment, George Brown, ask Dr. Horace Chang. When Dr. Horace Chang are carrying gun in a Jamaica, a container of AK-47, a container full of AK-47, Horace Strong carried a Jamaica. And me talk how you share them up in a flanker and load coaster bus in a flanker, Dr. Chang, your own police, them don't mix me up. It's your own police, them talk it, not me. Don't mix me. Mavis Forbes, how are you? A group of criminals run with country, but Jamaica, let me take a break and show you, we don't have some kick to start get Dan Robinson. Train on yourself to start get kicked and beaten and choked against wall. It is coming, you know. May I tell you, no, mark my word, as Mama used to say, ants I go carry come on my grave, come tell me how Chinese that Jamaica kick Jamaicans, that two Jamaicans up against wall. Hey, oh, shut up.
Make an ease. Why you go outside and not tell me? Deliver from Castle.
Oh, reader.
Machine, call the machine.
You know who you chat to. You know yourself who you chat to. Because I want to fucking move for fucking thing now. Why people can't run off your fucking business? Yeah, you chat to me. You chat to all my people. This is for my supermarket. Come on. Please. I said did not tell you nothing, so you have to go come out, yeah? You have to go buy 1, 2 bags, go wash your fucking mouth, you think?
Candy.
Hello? Miss Chin speak.
Carlos Singh, good morning. Me say, Jamaicans gonna start practice for the kick them sooner and very late. We may all sewn up and plate in a chop stew. We may all sewn up and plate in a special fried rice. Wake up and notice what a go on round uno. Uno too nonchalant and complacent. Uno too comfortable. Like the rug now jaw and down the feet on the soon drop flat on the back on a damn fool. Fool, butters and dummies. You think you could have got China go talk to one of them, so you would have end up on plate. Kevin, how are you? You would have end up, I dare you, one of you, figure China go talk to them, so when a bunch of coward go good if chop up and stab up black people, bunch of sellouts, bunch of soon fall flat, pound a back. Because everybody come and grow past you, and everybody come have economic power over you. Everybody come treat you like shit and I have to accept it because I'm too damn complacent. Mary Messenger TV. I've been a South Cody. How are you? You're so complacent and comfortable. And every day, because of cheap, poisonous food, get up, go spend no money with the Chinese. Them they say some kick, a come food. Some of us don't end up on plate in a special fried rice and chop stew because you're not damn fool. You're not buto, you're not backwards. You're not go good for fight black people. A black people alone, some of the dirty Jamaican man, a old Jamaican woman alone, and I have checked for Dwayne Hutchinson. How you do? Some of the Jamaican man, a ongo, woman chant, have, me say some kick, some choke against wall, some chop a come for you. If you don't make case and wake up and watch what go on with the hope of cheap, poisonous food and have land one can go plant pan, but because of damn lazy and licky. Wanga got Jamaicans. We're not gonna make mistake on no gut. We're gonna lose a whole country where the ancestor bled and died for. Very licky. Very one cheap, easy life. JB, how are you? And look how much land I have. And not even a tick of grass plant panic. But on a quick figure buy the plastic rice and the flour where the rat nyam and piss pan. When the rat done nyam and him belly full him piss pan it and other half a nyam the rat nyam and piss and left on a damn backward set of fools. Call on yourself Jamaicans. When Santa Cruz turn like Chinese from top to bottom. At same way, Black River turn out to, I must say one black-owned supermarket in a Black River. I saw the Chinese them take over Black River. Mr. Jamaican, they go get some kick. They might go get some chop. They might go get choked against the wall. They might go get stored round in a chop stew and special rice. Marlene Garden, because all of them dead and act like backside whole fool and backside whole dummy. So them a poison out and a weak note. Them don't even know what weapon them have around. No damn set of fools. Don't even know how armed they are around you in your country. That's why them can't come and talk to you like shit. They've been taught from the days of slavery, so them easy to beat. Just stamp your feet at them and talk to them with authority, and they will submit to your demand. On a damn piece of butter. Wait till them start beat and kick on and chop on and put on up and plate down the sell back to the very own Jamaicans. Dumb piece of butters. And make one Jamaican talk to them already for jaw knife, back gun, and all sort on a bunch of self-hatred morons. Ransford McLean, how are you? Bunch of self-hated morons. We kill off one another and bow down in front of one indentured masters. We whip on upon the plantation for the old master work good and fast. Bunch of crowdies, misguided, misinformed, sleeping dead, walking around, be controlled by just about anybody who have a vested interest in your land and want to control you. Bunch of old buttus. Calling yourself Jamaican. Wanna have to call yourself Jamaican. Jackie Rockwood. Wanna own any land down there? Wanna own any economics right down there? Wanna have to call yourself Jamaican, you bunch of buttus. A rent house is a rent house is a rent house on a damn jackass. You can rent house anyway. So stop talking about sweet Jamaica, love my Jamaica, and all if you don't get up and fight for it. Because the Chinese and the white man, them own more land and economy in a than Jamaica, than UNO, where say with Jamaica. Dumb piece of tax-paying, landless, horseless, buttus. Everybody come beat and kick and throw round, walk for them. They mistreat you. You don't learn. You just dumb. Blue waves. You just dumb. You don't learn. You just don't learn. You just wait. You just wait for the disaster and the attack-claps to happen. You just wait for the disaster and the attack-claps to happen. You no see from far. You no see past one belly there for tonight. All you concerned about is tonight. And Mr. Wang, Mr. Chang, Mr. Ching, Mr. Chow, Mr. Xi Jinping food cheaper. Albeit it more poisonous, but it cheaper. So we will take the cheaper pies because I'm lazy enough to go plant something for nyam. Wait, attack-claps are come. Attack-claps coming. So let's sit down and wait. Attack-claps are come. Just sit down and wait. To the Southeast Regional Health Authority. You say you're investigating Rowan Bryan Washi, that St. Thomas councillor who died, the St. Thomas PNP councillor who died the other day. Let me take a quick break.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What people do in no money, what you at you, it no at you. Covid money, miss away in the year, look rat you. Use the youth, them on the waste, must have man statue. Say me like a catch you, but bigger than a figure you. Take the spit of money, God, and say that it's not you. One day, the man above end up, him a got a bet. But it in the kitchen, some a fly by like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me. 300% raise. It burn me. Garbage pile of the day. It burn me. Give the teacher them raise. It burn me. I see corruption face. It burn me. Mash down the people them house. It burn me. Every day appear arms out. It burn me. Appear money them a thief. It burn me. And them a sell out the beach.
Can't for me again. You can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't for me again. Can't for me again. You can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time.
Thank you very much and welcome back. Thanks for waiting. My neighbor was at my door, so I had to hear what my neighbor wants. Yeah, but may I ask Southern Health, Regional Health Authority, what are you investigating? Are you investigating negligence, malpractice? Where investigate? We would want to know what are you investigating other than Southeast Regional Health Authority. Is the police involved in the investigation? And as Dr. Dawes owned to the public now that he was poisoned, is it a case where Mr. Brian was poisoned and was misdiagnosed, or Mr. Brian died because of malpractice, negligence? What is it? We want to know a bit more. We want to know a bit more of where I talk about, and if anyone else is involved in the investigation. And to Fitzbailey, stop cheat we like we're a fool. If you want help from the public, then the public, if the public memory is to be drawn, then present them a name that they may can tell you who under one your friend. You might never know. They may have seen him with some other missing women who we have not solved that case yet, Fitzbailey. Somebody may call in and say, these are his relatives, these are his contacts. He's regular in this location, he's regular in this community. Who is it that the people should help you with information with Fitzbailey? And then for just go there and a goosey gander thing. See if bees may fly past them and tell them what go on for them come back and tell you. Why on always I do it backwards and I get it wrong? Or why I always give a half a story all in faster? And believe that we don't see the part where drop off or left off. Your utterances, Fitzbailey, when you come in a public, come talk about murder, especially them when you claim so you're going to find in a bush, Fitzbailey, we just can't believe you. Because remember we have it on record, say dead Brokeback man commit suicide. Yes, you see son of me tearing in my face like a lie me I tell upon you. Dead Brokeback man, Fitzbailey. Car fly over precipice so. And broke man back and kill man. And man still managed to come out. Commit suicide. And twist the clothes hanger Fitzbailey. Because you can't just use the clothes hanger so. Without your hand twisting it. Hand twisting it. I fix one end to the tree Fitzbailey. Go up in, I wonder if I go up in a chair and turn up on one old piece of keg. Fitzbailey, tie the thing around your neck and then kick with the keg. I wonder if I saw it go. Huh? So the truth is, Fitzbailey, we don't know if anything where you say to we go so. Because they say, where you come in a crowd, go and tell we are ready. Almighty God, if you put in a next week, people would say, boy, them man you take it too far now. Because they must know so nobody not gonna believe them something here in a film. Don't. Hmm? They might take the illusion too far now. Fitzbailey, Elder Fletcher, how are you? Mr. Brian died from negligence. This is my opinion after listening to his wife. We can't believe not what you say, Fitzbailey. Not a word. You convinced us, Fitzbailey, that when we read the cow jump over moon, it wasn't an elusive story. It was factual. It did happen. You were there. You saw, Fitzbailey, when the cow jump over moon. Was that not the scenario you gave us with regards to Arvel Moore's death? You even told us, Fitzbailey, it is possible to murder someone for someone to be murdered in your house, and there is no breaking and entry, but no occupant of the house murdered them, Fitzbailey. How much time you have to come tell us a cow jump over moon? Good God Almighty. We wake up now and know that it was just a story. When you are going to wake up, Fitzbailey, if you know, so the cow jump over moon is just a story, nothing no gossip, and you have to continue, walk and believe, say it gossip. Let me see if I quickly alter my slide, people, to bring photo of a missing person. Just bear with. Remember, Fitzgerald tell us, say, cow can jump over moon. Fitzgerald was the first person to actively convince us. No matter what you hear them I say, no listen to them. Cow really can jump over moon. Me did dead and me did see when cow a jump over moon. It is highly possible in Fitzbailey's narrative for cow to jump over moon. Because if a dead brokeback man can commit suicide, what if a tap cow and jump over moon? If a dead brokeback man can commit suicide, then of course cow can jump over moon. It though impossible for Arvel Moore with him dead self and him broke back to go turn around commit suicide, then why cow can jump over moon? How high is moon compared to wire fence where we always the cow jump over? Yes. So Fitzbailey said, not me. Dynamite, how are you? Herbert Tuzelin. Vernon Adams. Fitzbailey, Leon McIntyre. Fitzbailey said, cow jump over moon. And Fitzbailey said, when he tell us a cow jump over moon, without to question it, we must just believe the cow jump over moon. It's simple what Fitzbailey has said. The dead man managed to commit suicide. We might never know. Shower Tony Jones in a bucket, Fitzbailey, after he was brutally shot. Have you ever tried to find out, Fitzbailey, who in the Jamaica Labour Party may have wanted Tony dead? Who in the Jamaica Labour Party think Tony was talking too much? Who in the Jamaica Labour Party think that the information that Tony held was a detriment to their political career. Have you ever tried to find out that 6 daily? Have you ever tried to find out that? Or you really don't want no fix daily? This photograph has just come to my knowledge of a missing person. Davia Brown, age 37. Her height is 5 feet 6 inches tall. She is from Linstead, the Sunnyside area. She is suspected to be in company of her boyfriend. The boyfriend is what, Ford? Last seen on June 1st. If you have any information on Miss Brown's whereabouts, contact the Linstead police station. Contact any local police station. Contact 119. Contact Crime Stoppers and tell the police what you know. Pauline Dixon. So for those of you, you can screenshot what is on the screen and you can share it to your social media pages. If anyone know of Miss Brown's whereabouts, then please call the Linstead police, and the numbers are there on screen, as well as you can call 119 or Crime Stopper to report anything that you know of her disappearance or her whereabouts. So the issue with the Privy Council, just send you 2 videos on the Port Antonio market. 1 second, the British. Hold on. Hold on. Why our country just derelict and tons of any white man them left it forgive it, just derelict and broke down, so no little improvement. First world Jamaica. Tiki tiki and rackety rickety. I will cue them video for later. I want to know if anything in it for mute out. How you do? I will say if anything in them for mute out. But this is why you realize that in the constitutional review, one whole heap of things for go on, because we need to change the structure of local government. Shauna Smith. We need to change the structure of local government. You see, with derelict looking town center, what go on, bro? I am Roger Forbes, is my brother. What go on, you alright? You see the derelict looking town centers we have across the country. The depleting water problem we have across our country. Now we soon get back to the Supreme Court, Gallagher. Sonia Michael. The road network across the country, where we don't see much development if tourism don't in your area. The water crisis unfolding across the country, your overgrown cemeteries, the lack of your parks and community centers, your overgrown riverbanks, your blocked drains and gullies. All of those things should show you that local government does not work. And in this constitutional review, local government needs shake-up and changes. The people ought to be given more power over local government. There is a, what you call it, needs to happen under our new constitution, a devolvement of power, because central and local government has the power and not doing anything with it. So power must be dissolved under a new constitution to local communities with a budget where they can serve the issue of their communities in conjunction with other adjoining and adjacent communities. But in the Supreme Court issue, on the eye of Supreme Court Justice Andrea Thomas' rejection of the habeas corpus application for incarcerated dancehall star Vybz Kartel and two other co-accused to be released on bail, Jamaica jurist Patrick Lipton Robinson argued that the case would have illustrated why Jamaica should remove the United Kingdom-based Privy Council as its apex court, even if their murder conviction has been upheld. Robinson served as a judge of the International Court of Justice from 2015 until this year. Kamar Johnson. In my view, what Mr. Robinson is saying, whichever way that the Supreme Court had ruled in the Vybz Kartel case, he doesn't see a reason why Jamaica should still be hinged to the Privy Council when you can either have the Jamaican Supreme Court or, better yet, the Caribbean Court of Justice. The truth. Good morning. Now, let me tell you why the Caribbean Court of Justice is necessary and important. It was the same thing with Britain when Britain was a part of the European Union. If on an area of law where Jamaica signed up to that particular treaty with the Caribbean Court of Justice, then by all means, as a member of the club of CARICOM, then the right jurisdiction for final appeal would be the Caribbean Court of Justice, because you're a member of a club and the club has a final court. It was the same thing with Britain in the European Union, and matters where Britain and the EU have treaty agreement. Then if there's a legal dispute in that area and you don't get your joy in the British Supreme Court, then you can appeal to the European Court of Justice. However, Britain is no longer a part of that because they have left Brexit. So yes, the Caribbean Court of Justice would be the right jurisdiction for our final appeal, because that is the club membership we have. Even though we have the Commonwealth club membership, doesn't mean that we have to hold dear to the justice system of the club. So there's a whole lot, Lillis Lockerbie, of backwardness going on with the constitutional review will turn out into a catfight rather than be discussing the important issues in our constitution that needs clarity or that needs rewriting. And them something that the Lord slogan they should be looking at this moment, rather than run around a cat fight over nationality, where not really matter much, and nationality, where I got throw people from both sides under the bus. There is a whole lot of issue to do with our constitution. Now that we take note of it and see the confusion or misinterpretation of what the Constitution says, then by all means, this would have been the right time for us to be having the conversation as to what we want things to be, as to how we want our governance structure to be. Is this good enough keeping? Can we develop on this? Or should we change it to reflect and represent IE? But no, them gone out in them big girls' blouse, galanging. A tear off dirty white jaws, a jump out a road to see who win the fight, rather than sit down and have the serious questions. Sit down and have the serious questions about the legal and governance framework of our country, which is our superior document, the Constitution. Because they don't want to have the debate about the final court. All of a sudden, the argument turned into nationality. The final court, they're all of you who are fighting. The final court was the issue. Let's get back to the debate of the final court and not the issue of nationality. Thank you very much for being here on the Global Television Group this morning. Thanks to those on the X, those on Facebook, on our YouTube's channels, Global TV Studios, GTV Group, and Producer Wayne Global Television. Thank you all for joining us. Join us back here later when we'll continue. And tell Darrell, say, to search in declaration them and see if he declare all our him for declare, like the land them where I buy up the property them where I build, and tell him say come better with the data breach argument. Good morning from Global Television. Blue Wave say UIC posed to return the land to Jamaican. That is very profound. PNP and JLP will never promise that. Me not trust Joseph Patterson, you know. Joseph Patterson is just another narcissist like Andrew Holness and Andre Stevens. Trust me. You see any leader where you see jump up and resign when them don't get them way in an organization, be bloody careful. You know the amount of time Joseph Patterson resigned from UIC. Joseph Patterson, the truth be told, have a lot of nice things to say, a lot of things that would grip a lot of us. But Joseph Patterson is just another narcissist and another authoritarian. The way how him running organization. Joseph Patterson argument rule and nobody else. Why you think so much of the insider and Joseph Patterson tear apart is because of his authoritarian and Jehovah's behavior. Trust me. So no better hiring, no better barring. He's just a political activist. We tell what we want to hear and it sounds sweet. But when people actually join into him, them actually find out, say, wow, this person is very difficult to work with, unless you're going to be a yes sir and a yes ma'am. But thank you all very much for being here on the group this morning. Join us back here later when we will continue the discussion of the issues of our country. Good morning, good afternoon from Global Television.